am going to be recording Amazing Grace and walking through how to read the music itself and some tips on playing the piece itself. So at first I am going to play straight through it so you can hear and see where your fingers are supposed to be on the fingerboard. The nice thing about this arrangement is that it uses a lot of open strings, and you're going to start on your 4th string open, which is D. All right, here's Amazing Grace. Okay, and now for actually looking at the music, I'm going to switch to the music itself. All right, so you can see that this has standard notation, which is right here, and it has tablature. Tablature is a different way of writing music that represents your strings and your frets rather than specific pitches like up here. So this is a D, and down here, these are your 6 strings. So this is your highest string, string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, and string 6. So since this is your open D, that is your open 4th string. Okay, and then the next note is G, which is your open 3rd string. And then B, which is your open 2nd string, and then G again open. So I am going to play that so you can see it while I do it. All right, so we're going to start right here. All right, so it's going to be your open D. Let me just move this. Your open D is your 4th string, and then your 3rd string, and then 2nd, 3rd. So the first 5 notes are all open strings. Okay. So then going on, you see that you have a little number 2 underneath the next note, right there. This is an A. This is your 3rd string, and this tells you that it's your 2nd fret on your 3rd string. Okay, which is an A. Then you go back to open G, and then this one, you notice this is your 4th string, and it has a 2, which means it's your 2nd fret on your 4th string. Okay, so that is going to be, I'm going to start right here. Okay, so it's going to look like this. 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then open, then 2nd fret on your 4th string, and then open. Okay, so that whole first phrase is going to sound like this. Okay, all right, and then when you get down to the next line, you do have to be careful of one thing. These notes right here. This is a dotted half note, and it gets 3 beats. And this is a half note, and it gets 2 beats. So this note combined, this little curved line is a tie, which ties the note values together. So 3 plus 2 is 5. That means you're holding this a total of 5 counts. Okay, so let me show you how that looks and sounds. I'm going to start right here on this note. Okay, so you're starting with your open G. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then you go on. So you just continue on down to the bottom, and then you'll notice when you get to the end, you have the same tied dotted half note to a half note that gets 5 counts. So make sure you hold that 5 counts. The other thing I wanted to show you while we're looking at the music is these letters right here. They are not necessarily the note name of the note that's right underneath it. These are actually chord symbols. So you could actually record the melody to this and then play the chords back with it if you want to. So G chord, if you remember, is, let's see if I can move this better in frame. That's G. And then you have C, which is this. And then you go back to G. Okay. The only funky one that we have in this is a D7, and it's very similar to D, which is this, right? So all you're going to do is you're going to kind of change the pattern of your fingers. You're going to put your first finger in the first fret of your second string, and then your other 2 fingers go in the same place as they do for a D major chord. Okay, so those are the 3 chords: G, C, D7. And you'll notice that between C and D7, you leave your first finger anchored right there. You don't even have to move it. C, D7, and then back to G. So that's just something if you want to practice the chords, you can do it with it. I did include a track that you can practice with in your links in the email that I sent you. So I hope this has been helpful, and good luck and have fun.